like getting to be the host professional of your second straight New England Open Championship?
Well, it's been a pleasure for us to be the host of the New England Open, and we were very excited to get the golf tournament. We prepared the golf course, and then we're excited to have it and showcase it. Our superintendent and staff have done a great job in preparing the golf course for this week. And we're all very excited about the fact that we can host that here.
Now, you've been the head pro here for 23 years. You've heard a lot from the players that the greens are a little bit tricky. Can you give any reason or any advice as to how to play the greens?
Well, they're velvet bent grass greens, which I don't think, there's only 2 golf courses in New England for sure that have them, us and Shelter Harbor. The grass is so different than what most of our golf courses are in the New England area. So that fact alone makes it very difficult. They're subtle, the little undulations, they take every break that's there. And so, you know, we understand that that's probably the reason why most of the guys are having a little bit of trouble with the greens here.
Now, next June you're hosting the Constellation Senior Players Championship. Can you talk about how you're preparing for that, how excited you are to be able to have the opportunity to host?
We're very excited to host the 2015 Constellation Senior Players Championship. We've been working on this event for about a year now and getting prepped and selling hospitality package, getting our volunteers lined up. It's a massive project with over 800 volunteers needed for the golf course. We will start beginning to prep the golf course this fall and getting it ready for the early June event. We don't see the golf course really changing that much from what the people are playing today. The PGA Tour sets up the golf course and sets up the routing and such, and they'll decide how difficult it'll play or not.
Can you just talk to what a pleasure it is to be able to play a championship tournament on your home course?
Well, I find it a little more difficult to actually play a championship on my home golf course, more so than I think. In prepping for it, there's a lot of details that go into it, and I think more so we're looking at those things to the side and not really paying too much attention to our own game. So I would much rather play a championship somewhere away than actually play it on the home course. That being said, there are some advantages, and I do know the greens very well, and that being probably the hardest part about the golf course, being able to know those and putt them pretty well is probably the only advantage that a host pro has.
Well, John, we understand all the work that goes into hosting an event like this, but we want to take the chance to thank you and thank you so much for all your hospitality.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.